Early AM, T-Speaker 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. It's 1:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the East Coast in the United States of America. And I want to start out by saying thank you so much. As I said, I'm T-Speaker 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. And I just want to thank each and every one of you who subscribed to the channel. We hit our 1,000 subscriber today, or yesterday. Makes us eligible for partnership. So we'll see when they offer it and yada, yada, yada. We're well over the 4,000 watch hours. So I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time to subscribe and watch my station. So if you're new, what we do is we go over the total crypto market cap. And in the weeks to come, when I do end up having the partnership and get everything set up, the only way, or the one thing you could do to help support, is I'm going to do $2.22 for my T-Speaker 222. And if you want to show some support, you can join the Swing Traders Anonymous paid membership, and I'll release all that. But I just want to thank you guys and focus on that. Make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new or returning. What we do is we cover, if you're new to the channel, we cover the total crypto market cap, the Bitcoin dominance chart, the BITO, which is one of two Bitcoin ETFs. We cover Tether, Ethereum, and then we end with Bitcoin. So let's get right into it. We're gonna go real quick because it's late. It's 1:10 a.m. where I'm at. So right now, Bitcoin is breaking up. We talked about this. I made a little bit earlier, but hopefully you guys were paying attention. We talked about this bounce that we could have off of there, and that's why we have this like that, because we talked about the bounce off there and then possibly bouncing up. But we'll talk about this more. We're not going to go way up there. So what we did was we bounced off 1.52 trillion, and right now we're using 1.652 trillion as support, 1763 as resistance, but we do have a spot right here that could hold us up at 1.70 trillion, so we have to be cautious. But that's what's happening in the total crypto market cap. This is, I believe, a big bull trap that's lining up here to set up for what's coming tomorrow with the Fed talk. So don't get caught up in this. It's going to roll right back over, but it could come up a little bit more. We could come up theoretically to almost 1.83 trillion in my opinion, because we're going to retest these old drop points. I don't think we're going to have enough to come up to the 2 trillion point, but we're definitely testing the old head and shoulders where we dropped through. So we got to test that at the neckline as resistance instead of support. Bitcoin dominance. We talked about this and it's come up to our level. Now, the question is it going to come down now or is it going to continue up? I would say it's probably going to continue to edge up. It hit this 42.40% as support right now, it looks like. And if it does and we can break out of this region, Bitcoin dominance is going to have a nice little pump up here to 46.18%. We talked about it when it was at 38%, 39.83. We're going to have a nice pump. And even if you go back further, because we talk about this every day, we've nailed this so perfectly. It's sickening. So let's see what happens here. I'm not necessarily sure this is going to come down. But that was just an example. When it came up there, if it didn't hold that 42.40%, we put that there for a reason, because that's what it needs to hold to continue on its bullish thesis. The BITO Pro shares was down 1.11%. It's at 23.22. It did bounce, and our measured move down to 21.17 was 100% on the nose. So it actually hit it perfectly. So now we said that 21.11 or 21.17 area could be the reversal. Are we going to come back down and double bottom? It's possible. We didn't really have a strong bounce out of here, so to say. But I think this is where we can have, our first reversal possibly. But if Bitcoin just falls back through, this is going to come right back through 21.17. So just be careful. That's not safe. Tether is winding up. I told you guys it was trading between this, and it looks like a left shoulder to me if it can hold this. There's also a sign that there could be a sneaky M-topping reversal in here. So we're just going to have to pay attention to if this is actually a bull flag, and then it can jump up here, right? Or when it did this, it created a sneaky, and then this is like a left shoulder, right shoulder, and then it just comes back here, and then you have to come up. So that's what we're watching for. We have 33.67 support, 33.97 resistance. It's as simple and easy as that. Ethereum, same thing. We're in two tight ranges that we created. 23.81 support, 25.42 resistance, and right now we're at the 30-day and the 200-day, which we very well could get rejected. But if we break out past 25.42, we got 26.96. If we break below 23.81, we got 2,078. Nothing more, nothing less. And then we're going to end on Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up 670 points right now. We're up at 38,000 resistance. If we continue up this track and can break 38,000, we can trend towards the neckline that's up a little bit higher, but we can at least retest the 40,000 as resistance support. I don't know if we're going to get past 38,924. That's where I have my serious doubts that we can get past. It's possible, but I think that could be where we're capping any upside here, or at the worst, we might get up to 39,681 on an overshoot, but I don't know if we're actually going to hit 40,000. We could come close. So that's what I'd be watching for. The resistance is 38,000. Then we have support right underneath it at 37,571. But that's only a support that's created because if we fall back through there, we're going to come back down to true support at 36,910. Pay attention. Be alert.